Hello, Dr. Tawana Worlds by birth, also known as a disruptor. Did you know that millions who grew up in poverty also die in poverty? Have you ever heard the saying, what good can come out of the hood? Well, I'm here to disrupt for just a minute. Yes, I was that little girl that grew up in the hood, grew up in the ghetto, single mother, absent father, eating out of the trash can just to survive. But I was also that girl that determined way back then that I was not going to become a product of my past. And now I help others do the same thing. I'm not a victim, I'm a victor. I help men and women from similar backgrounds find value in their own vault and create wealth from within. What's up? What's up? What's up? Hold on one second, y'all. I'm going live on TikTok. What is up, TikTok? What's up, Instagram? What is up, YouTube and Facebook? What's up? This is what time it is right here, real quick. Let me let my intro hit. What's up? It's go hard or go home. Hey, it's about to go down. What's up? It's my theme music. Hey. Hey. See, this is that warrior music. What's up? What's up, family? What's up? Hey, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Take it to the flow. And let's go. What's up, y'all? What's up, TikTok? It's been a minute. It's been a minute. What is up, Instagram? What's going on, YouTube and Facebook? Look, because I'm not turning the camera back and forth tonight, you know, I'm just letting it rip on all of my platforms on tonight. I know I ain't been over here. I done neglected my babes over here on TikTok, but guess what? It's bigger and better in 2023, okay? Should the Most High God allow me to see to 2023, it's bigger and better, right? So you will see my face. You will hear my voice. This good old work will be given. You understand? I will give y'all this good old work. What's up, Natalia Walker? Welcome, 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 and hello to everybody else, right? Look, I'm not going to be here long, but I'm going to be here strong. Y'all know how Dr. T do it around here. I just came by to let y'all know that we got a whole bunch of great stuff, bigger and better in 2023. Who's ready to put 2022 back there? Who's ready to put 2022 in the rear? Okay, goodbye. Close the curtains. Shut the door. We ready to move forward. If that is you, comment in the chat. I'm ready to go because 2023 is all for me. You understand me? I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it, and I hope you get it. If 2023 is going to be the year, and I'm serious, y'all, my 2023 has already started. I'm not waiting until 2023 on the Gregorian calendar for me to begin doing anything, okay? But for those that are crossing over, because that's what's happening, we're crossing over into new territories, new mindsets, a new start. How many of y'all know that when the year recycles, or the cycle goes in a completion, that is a new beginning. That is an opportunity for a new beginning, right? So who is ready to put 2022 in the past? 2022 has been a heck of a year. That's what I'm gonna say. It was some blessings as well as some warfare, and a whole lot of it. But I'll take both. I don't have no regrets. Nevertheless, I'm ready to move forward because I know that there is so much more. There's so many opportunities available for us up out here right now. Do y'all hear me? It is too many opportunities available. And I know y'all over here on TikTok who ain't seen me, or, never heard of me. I am a radical woman, period, okay? So if I'm yelling, I'm not yelling at you. I'm very passionate. So it comes out like that. When I say it's time to go, it's time to go, I'm Medea. I'm that auntie that ain't going to take no mess. I'm that auntie that's going to stand 10 toes down and tell you, this is the way to go and this is the way that we going. You know, I don't sugarcoat anything. This is not Krispy Kreme donuts. When I love you, I love absolutely hard. I want the best for you. I do not have to know you to love you. I am commanded to love you. And that's something that has been breaded in my heart. That's something that is embodied in my very being, the fiber of my being. There is not a human being on this earth that cannot make me love them. I love my enemies. Even the ones that don't like me, I love them. I never allow the enemy to get me out of position or posture with people, because one thing that I do know is that people that I love, you know, even though they may do something crazy to me, the enemy's number one goal is for me to get all bitter and all hasty with all, you know what I'm saying, to get all messed up with them. And then I stop praying for them. And then not only do I stop praying for them, I block what I got coming for me. And ain't nobody that important. Okay, because that's the first thing we want to take into our new year. Let go of the people in your heart. Let go of the people that you have devoured in your heart. Let go of the people that you won't forgive. Let go of the people who wronged you. If they never give you an apology, give it to yourself. That's the first path or step to moving forward. Honestly, take back your power. Do not allow anybody to have your power. Take back your power. Take back the people that have hurt you, people that have left you, people that have betrayed you. Take back that power from those people, period. And then you begin to embody, because once you realize that you have taken their power back, taking your power back from them, now you got more power. You ain't sick and tired of everything. You ain't stuck because you got energy to move, right? You ain't depressed because you living in your truth. You living and loving who you are, whether anybody else does or not. When you take back your power, you have more power to operate and to function in. And that's the reason why a whole bunch of people is drained, because they are carrying unnatural weight. They are carrying loads. And if y'all over here on TikTok, y'all share. Y'all know how the algorithm is over here. You know, they let people know, or they will tell people, or put it in the For You page. If based on your likes and your comments. So I appreciate greatly if you go ahead and put me in the For You page, because it may not be for you, but it may be for somebody else. Let's get those shares up. Let's not be stingy with our energy, okay? That's another thing. The greatest way to get somewhere, and I'm just talking, I'm just freestyling tonight. I'm just sharing with y'all my heart, a lot of the things that have helped me get unstuck, right? Because I was a bitter person. I was a hurt person. I was a taken advantage person. I was a slander person. But I had to make a decision. Well, I allowed these people to have me miserable, sitting there, thinking about all the things that they done wrong to me. When I could be using that energy, I could be using my mind and my mind calories that I'm burning, thinking about all the things that they did to them. That's why I wasn't able to make no money. That's why I wasn't able to change my life. That's why I wasn't able to start no business. That's why I wasn't able to work no job. Too many people was taking space and residency in me for free. And I couldn't carry my weight and their weight. If you catching what I'm putting down, then just put a yes in the comment. If I'm talking to you right now, just put a yes in the comment. Okay? We can start our New Year's now. Let's stop doing things so traditional. Because one thing about it is this. If we make vows with our mouth and we don't keep those vows, we curse the very work of our hands. That's principle. That's principle. A lot of people be like, you know what? Especially a lot of believers, if you're a believer, even if you're not, if you're just a good, regular human being, you know, that does charitable deeds and you do the best that you do to live, you know, straight and narrow in a non-religious way. Because principles work for the good and the bad. But I am a kingdom ambassador. So I speak the word, in which is principles. Nevertheless, Nevertheless, when we allow people to take residency up inside of us, and that stagnates us from what we're supposed to be doing, that could be one issue, right? Number two issue could be that you are a good human being, whether it's spiritual or not, whether religious or not, and you do good deeds, but you can't seem to prosper, or you can't seem to go forth, or you can't seem to get unstuck, or you can't seem to just, you're working crazy, and I'll just use it in the financial aspect. So some people think, well, I'm doing everything right. I'm dotting all my I's, I'm crossing all my T's, but I'm still struggling. Still can't live the life that I want to live. Still can't buy the lifestyle that I want to have. Still can't provide, whatever I need for my family. If you make a vow with your mouth and you do not keep that vow, it says the work of your hands will be cursed. So sometimes that could be a problem. What is a vow? Because everybody jump on the hype. I'm doing me a New Year's resolution. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Because everybody senses that there is a new opportunity for a new start, a new beginning. So that's why people start making this New Year's resolution. I'm not taking anything from the past year into my new year. I'm going to lose weight this new year. I'm going to do better. I'm going to start that business this new year. I'm definitely going to write that book this new year. I'm going to travel this new year. So they start making rash vows with their mouth that they butts can't cash. And the principles say, I'd rather that you not open your mouth than you open up your mouth and don't perform what you said that you was going to do. For then I will curse the work of that man's hands. No, go back and do what you were supposed to do in 2022. Go back and do what you committed to do in 2002. How about that? How about that? Right? So sometimes that's an issue. Making vows with our mouths, especially when you searching and you like, I know I'm doing the right thing. I know I'm doing. That could be an issue. Another issue could be that you are a consumer and not an investor. See, you cannot reap a harvest being a consumer, because a consumer devours. An investor plants. It's a very small principle, but yet very powerful. We can't be consuming everything they put before us. How many of you guys seen that meme about television, radio, restaurants and all these things, and all they're saying is consume, consume, consume. And the mind is so powerful and very photogenic, which means it captures images and sound waves, that if that's all you hearing and all you seeing, that's all you gonna grow. That's all you're going to grow in your mind, in your life. That's all you're going to grow. It's all what you're seeing and feeding yourself is consume, 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 buy, consume, consume, consume. We have emotional spending issues. When things ain't going right, we ain't feeling good. Well, we feeling stressed. We want to consume. But consumption leads to poverty. You can never get enough of consuming. And that's why we struggle. It's like, dang, I really want that. I'm battling, should I buy that or should I pay my rent? That's that struggle life. We are not moving into a new start, a new cycle, a new season, a new year with the same mentality. We cannot do that. So right now, consciously start thinking about, before we cross over, improvements, vows that I've made. How many of y'all supposed to write books? Supposed to have written books a long time ago. Just tell me in the comments, how many of you guys know that you have a book in you that's supposed to be written, and you know you were supposed to write it a while ago or some time ago, but it's not finished? Because I'm finna help you. I'm finna help you. All right. Lush One Worthy, I see you over there. Waiting on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube to catch up. Because I want to answer y'all all collectively. I'm going to share something with y'all, and then I'm going to answer y'all all collectively. If it's just you, then we're going to roll with you, sis. Okay? But I'm going to wait about 30 more seconds because I know the comment is delayed up over here on YouTube and Facebook. But I just want to give y'all some powerful nuggets on tonight. I'm not going to be here before y'all long. Check this out. I'm just going to talk to you since it's only you. Do you know that writing that book could actually set up generational wealth for you and your children's children? That's something that you write once and you get paid forever. Even after you're no longer existing in the earth, because we all gonna expire. We all gonna expire. Every single last one of us, whether we want to or not, we all gonna die. And every year that we have a birthday, we're getting closer to our death. Okay? But even after you're gone and no longer existing in the earth, that book is still selling. And that is something that your children and their children and their children's children could still benefit. Your royalties will forever be paid out as long as this earth is remaining. So is the reason why you ain't got $1 million yet because you haven't written that book? Because I got to tell y'all a story. I was out working and busting my butt for the United States Postal Service. I thought that was the bag. Shame on me. You know, good benefits, and they really wasn't all that. No diss to y'all postal USPS, but it is what it is, and I'm gonna tell the truth no matter what. Benefits wasn't all that great, and the pay wasn't all that great. When I say you work like a Jamaican, and no disrespect to my Jamaicans, okay? We all won. I don't know all these names. Hell, we okay? Look, no disrespect to y'all, but y'all go exceedingly and abundantly above all that we'd never seen before. So I'm over here working like that for a little bit of nothing. Every single day that I clocked in, I cried. Every single day. I had to worship my way through my workday. Literally. I had to worship because I was in a job, doing a job that I absolutely hated, sticking my hand inside of mailboxes with lizards and all kind of other creepy crawling things that I don't like. Getting stuck in the dirt, coming home with bruises from here to there from just sticking my hand in and out the window, my back being jacked up from straddling the middle of the vehicle to drive with this hand and put mail in that box. And I cried every single day. I didn't have no cell phone service. You talking about anaconda looking snakes, you name it, wildlife was out there, okay? And I hated it. And then I was told to leave the job and start teaching. And I was like, oh no, teaching what? To who? Because these people don't listen. They don't want to get taught. I wish I would quit this government job. Well, what my family gonna say? They was excited when I got the job. They bragged to everybody that I work for the post office. You know, all of this foolishness. Because that's what it was. Hey, Sister Jill, love you. So guess what? Father was like, oh, okay, since you don't want to quit, then let me cause you to injure your back so you can't go to work. And in that moment, I realized, Tawana, you only get one back. If this back don't ever get right, you will never walk again. None of that. Like, I was like, oh my goodness. So I took the time to get my back right. And I went out on what you call that? Workman's comp. It was 6 months before they gave me a check. I couldn't buy my baby no Pampers. I couldn't pay my rent. I couldn't buy no groceries. After 30 days, I was like, hello. And then 30 more days went by and I was like, hello. They was like, we still doing research. That's what we're doing. We're comparing you to other postal workers in the area to make sure we give you the right pay. Excuse me, I'm calling supervisors. I promise you, if I go on my Facebook page, I can go down a whole list of me just like, I need y'all to stand in agreement with me because this is some stuff I have never seen, especially with the government. Y'all, the government. How you mess up this bad? Third month, I'm crying. I'm walling all out on my floor. I'm like, am I going to be homeless? Like, oh my God, you know what I'm saying? Like, what am I going to do? I'm praying because, you know, that's when we really want to pray. And I heard the Spirit tell me, I told you to get off of that job and teach. Well, I don't really want to teach. Well, you in a position where you ain't got to. Now get up and teach for free. And I did that. And instantly, there was a woman on there who had joined 2 or 3 times on the class, because I just put it out there. 2 or 3 times on the class. She said, what's your email address? And I gave her my email address. And after I gave her my email address, she said, you know what? Check your email. I checked my email. It was $1,000 in there. I was like, oh my God, I could have fell out, literally, because I needed to pay my rent. And then another lady said, you know what? Do your baby need some clothes? And I wanted to be prideful, but I was like, yeah. It was just on my heart to send your baby some clothes. And then another lady over there said, you know what? It was on my heart to pay your rent for the next few months until the post office paid you. But in that moment, I said all of that to say this. You know what the Father told me? I knew that this was coming way before you did. And I told you to write a book. Over 10 years ago that you still ain't written. Because I know I knew that book would have sustained you in this time. And after that conversation, it was over with. I missed 2 opportunities, 2 big opportunities. That was the first one. That was like, here go your whipping, here go your whip. Because if you would have wrote that book, you wouldn't have to be dependent upon whether the government's going to pay you or not. It took them 6 months to pay me. 6 months. But by the time they did pay me, when I say he took care of me so good, I didn't need it. Now, did I cash them? Yes, I did, because they were mine. But I didn't need them. I did not need them whatsoever. Because he took good care of me like never before. I'm serious, y'all. I had to properly align myself. I had to repent, because I said 10 years ago I was going to write the book. But you know how life happened and the kids and all of this other stuff? I had to repent in that moment, and I wrote that book. Do you understand me? Here's your book, Signed, Sealed, and Delivered. Second biggest opportunity. Because I am a woman that prays. We have a nonprofit organization, and we were led not to go and get government funding. Because once you do that, we were led not to get a church, not it as a church, but to get it as a charitable organization, because everybody and anybody could benefit from what he was going to do through us. So he said, I don't need the government to fund my vision. I don't need the government to take care of what's mine. I said, okay. He said, even when you use the internet or a computer, I want you to have a separate computer for that business than for your own business. So I set up everything differently. This is what I'm a steward over. Okay. And so he had started telling me, I want you to fix your personal credit. You know how we do it. Yeah, I'll get to it. Yeah. Now it's shot out. My personal credit is shot out. And it's just on me heavily. Fix your personal credit. You know that still small voice. Some people call it their intuition. Some people call it their gut instinct. It is the spirit of a man communicating to the spirit of a man. Okay? Fix your credit. Ain't gonna talk all loud. It's gonna be real still. I was like, I'll get to it. I'll get to it. And then he sent a woman on Facebook. She said, I'm blessing 10 nonprofits right now to show you how to get funding for your nonprofit. You must submit, a story about who you are, what you are, to be registered to win. I won. I was like, what? Get out of here. It's on and popping. It is on and popping. So she gets with us. She's like, look, this is how you can get Medicaid contracts to go into the community, get your whole transportation fleet through Ford, General Motors. This is how you set it up. I said, okay, cool, bet, let's go. She said, in order for them to give you, this funding, they're going to have to run a credit check. So I'm like, you know what? That's cool, because everything he told me to do in the organization name, I did it. I didn't mess that up. I was too afraid. Now my junk is still up, but I treated what I'm stewarded over another man's property as if he would have treated it, right? No bad credit, no nothing. So I'm like, yeah, it's good. I'm like, yeah, we good. We good to go. So they said, do you make $1 million in the nonprofit organization in a year? I said, no, not yet, but we will. Laughing it off. They said, okay, well then we need a PG. I'm like, what is a PG? It's like, we need a personal guarantor. We don't mind giving you the money, but we need a personal guarantor. So I was like, okay, what is that? She sitting right next to me. She was like, that's your social. Give them your social. And when she said that, I could have thrown up. Thank you, love. Thank you, love, Sister Stacy. I could have vomited. Because at that moment, I knew my credit was shot out. But I wanted to save face. I was like, my credit? She was like, yeah, how is your score? Now, see, because of my disobedience, now I had to open up a door and tell a lie. It's okay. I knew it was shot out. But now I didn't open up another door of lying. First door I didn't open up was disobedience. Second door I didn't open up is lying. Because now I'm faced in a situation where I got this woman who is taking her time to help this nonprofit organization. I'm telling you, I have been praying for this blessing. Let me tell y'all, when I say I have been praying for this blessing, you can go to my YouTube channel right now. Starting back in 2007 and 8, we was taking half of our food stamps because we didn't have nothing else to give. But we saw a need with homeless people and homeless children. So we would take half of our food stamps and we would buy hot dogs and hot dog buns and then 50 boxes of chips from Sam's Club. And then we would also buy them 50 Capri Suns so they would have as many hot dogs as they can eat. They would have some chips. They would have a Capri Sun and a snack. So we was taking half of our food stamp. Remember, he said, don't go get no government funding. So we have always footed the nonprofit on our back. My husband taking his tithes out of his money and, me taking extra of my reserve from school money to make sure we help people keep their lights on, all of that stuff, pay their rent. Whatever we was able to do, we were able to do, but we were limited to what we can do. So we would go down a Skid Row. We would have thousands of people lined up to get hot dogs. And by the time we got to like 100, we would have to leave all them people standing in that line. And I'm telling you, that was the worst feeling in the whole entire world. My husband would literally had to drag me out of the car. By the time I got in the car and left, I had to leave all the way sunken down in the seat because I didn't want to see how many people we were not able to serve. So I had been praying for this. This was the opportunity of a lifetime. This was God all in the works. I'm all excited until they said, we got to run your credit check. And to save face, I gave them my social security number. And they was like instantly. It didn't even take 6 seconds. Deny, yeah, we cannot help you right now. That lady looked at me. Oh, it was a look on her face. And she tried to butter it up. She was like, that's okay. You know, we can take some steps to get your credit built up. I never heard from her again. I never heard from that lady again. After that, it was like, if you was ready, then I'm ready. And if you not, then I'm out. And I was offended. I whined, I murmured, I complained. You know, all that stuff we do. I even got mad with God. Like, how you gonna send somebody and then you didn't even bless it? You didn't even bless it. You sent this person to me and you didn't even bless. So I was mad. Can I be transparent? Because I'm not one of those churchy people. And if y'all can give the likes, y'all can push it up. Y'all know how the algorithm is up over here on TikTok. And I ain't been over here with you beautiful people in a cool minute. And I'm up over here with y'all I'm serving y'all this work. Okay? So give me the hearts, give me the likes, put me up to the top of the feed. That's free. That ain't gonna cost you nothing. So I got mad and I started mumbling and I started complaining, had an attitude. I ain't finna be praying. I ain't finna be talking. No. And then one day, the Father told me just like this, because how many of y'all know it's a real relationship? It's not that hypocritical fake stuff. Like, I ain't got to go to no priest and none of that, okay, to get a word from my Father. This is my Father. This is my Creator. This is the maker of me, okay? We got divine connection. That's it. That other stuff, that building stuff will get you caught up. But I got divine access, okay? And we just have real conversations like this. You said worship you in spirit and in truth. I'm going to worship you in spirit and in truth. I'm mad as hell at you right now. Not to be disrespectful, Father, but I'm mad. Because you're going to send this opportunity and you didn't bless it. Why you didn't bless it? So he speaks back to me like, check this out. You can't be running around here talking about you worship and serve no rich God and you poor like that in your ethics. You a thief. You done took people's stuff and ain't paid it back. I said, oh no man, nothing but to love him. Not only that, I came to you in grace and in mercy and my loving kindness and told you to fix your credit. Why? Because I knew this opportunity was coming. And you told me to wait, that you will do it later. So Tawana, you know what? A missed opportunity is just that. You can't get it back. Do you know that opportunity ain't came around again? Can I tell you when that opportunity happened? Huh? 2017. It's finna be 2023. But I'm in position for the next time. We don't know how long a season may last in our life. We don't know how long a season is. We may be thinking, oh, my time is up. I've been here a long time. Get me out. There's things that you need to learn in your seasons. And that dictates when you get out. This is not like the American traditional school where you go to school and they'll bump you along, whether you pass or fail. No, beloved, you don't get to graduate until you pass the test. And that test will keep coming over and over and over and over and over and over and over again until you get it right. You'll either do one of the two things, fight or flight. This is too much, I'm out. That's it. So if we start having these conversations now, we can start working on that. And he wasn't just going to bail me out. Just, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't just going to come get me out. Like because I'm warranted to be gotten out because you know me. No, that ain't how I work. I said, if you do that, then I will do that. If you hearken and listen to what I'm saying, then I will bless you like I said. Period. You can't do you and do me at the same time. You got to pick and choose. If you want me to give you the wealth, make yourself ready for the wealth. Once you go pay back those debts, start calling on the phone, asking the right way, can you settle out those debts? They'll settle with you. I had like 7 repossessions. All of them was on my credit report, reporting late. Every month, it had been years. I said, look, I know it say I owe $7,000 on this debt. You told me to go pay that debt. I'm gonna need some favor because I ain't got no $7,000 for all of these people. Called them on the phone, asked them, how can I settle the debt? They like, give me $800. What? And I had the provision. Not only did he tell me how to do it, he gave me the provision to do it. So it wasn't like I didn't even have the provision, because he gave me the provision to do it. And within a month or 2 months, like boom, my credit just started going crazy. I'm like, dang, this works. Now I was introduced. Now, look, let me tell you something. I ain't got time for your games over here. Go for Peach. I know how I do it. And if you don't know how I do it, I am the doctor that will check you. Okay? And rebuke all the death out of you, demon out of you, evil out of you. Okay? You tried it. And you don't get to come over here on my live or my TikTok and speak no manner of death or any manner of hurt or harm to me. Am I in jail? No, you may be. Okay? Tread lightly on who you playing with. You may be on this cell block D up over here in just a moment. Go find you somebody to play with, because this ain't no playing matter up over here, period. And on your way out, Satan the Lord rebukes you. How you like them apples? Okay? Anyhow, when we begin to change our mind, we begin to change our life, because the very banks and the very people that would tell me no, I don't qualify, that would tell me no, I am not approved, was the very same people that start sending me pre-qualified offers. Same people. Hey, did you know that you qualify? I was like, oh yeah, I'm good, boo. Ha! I'm good. We would like to offer you, oh hell no, I'm not getting back into debt. See, that was a test. That was the first test. How can we get you back in? And then when they saw me paying my debt, they started bringing up debt from 1994. Hey, you had a medical bill, so I had to, no. I said, I'm coming completely up out. There ain't nothing that you can do to hold me to this. Everything obsolete, everything erroneous, everything derogatory, negative, it gotta go. What's mine, I will pay for it, right? But you ain't get to put no stuff. No, this system, I'm coming up out of it. It's over with, right? So I started doing that. They started sending me offers. Baby, let me tell y'all, the first time I got approved for something, I called the bank. I said, look, I'm just going to try this, because I had a whole entire life trauma from past circumstances, because I was so used to being denied, that even though my credit was right and I really wanted to go after something that I wanted, I was like, let me try this and see if this really works. So I called the bank up. I was like, yeah, I'd like to apply. I was shaking, like, I'd like to apply for this particular card. She's like, sure, give me your social security number. So I felt confident about that, because my social was on fleek. When I started, my social security score was a 457 sway. Like, that bad boy was premature in real life. But now I'm stepping up in here in big early 700s. Like, yeah, I'm coming through. But I'm thinking that they're going to give me like 1,000, 2,000. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking they're going to give me a little bit. Baby, she said, yeah, you've been approved for 15,000. I could have hit the floor. I was like, 15,000? What? You know how you don't want to be all too giddy, because they're going to be like, dang, you ain't never had nothing before? Hell no. I ain't never had nothing before. So I'm trying to contain all of this. But I'm telling you, that was a day like, I'm telling you, like, there was a great awakening in my mind. Like, there was a great awakening in my mind. And I ain't been able to shut it off since then, y'all. Every negative thing that happened to me in my past, because, you know, I used to be one of the ones like, yeah, I got raped over 50 times. You know, I grew up in poverty. I was one of them ones with a crutch looking for a handout. I wanted somebody to hand me some sympathy. Now, as far as handing me some money or something, I worked too hard for me. You know, I was that independent, strong, masculine woman. Because that's what my mama told me you need to be. And that's what my grandma told her she needed to be. Right? So as far as you taking care of me, that was no. But that I just thought compassion and sympathy was just everything, because it's like, I've been through so much, you know, I've never had this and never had that. And that didn't pay my bills. You feel me? And in a moment's time, everything that has ever bad happened to me, he was like, look, I gave you the power to get wealth. I'm gonna use every story. You couldn't have kids for 10 years. That's gonna be a whole blessing. You're gonna make a difference in $1. Because there's a whole world of people out there, whole world of women and men out there that's struggling with I bless you to come out of. So that's going to be one thing. That rape, you can speak to a whole bunch of men and women who's been violated inappropriately. Single parents, you can speak to a whole bunch of them. Okay. Welfare recipients, you can speak to a whole bunch of them. Okay. Being married, you can speak to a whole bunch of them. I mean, everything that I've been through, I'm like, oh, this junk works for my good. He said, I want you to get up. I want you to go live. I want you to tell your story. And I did that. I was like, okay. I wasn't thinking about, dang, is my nose big? Is my head big? You know what I'm saying? Is my wig on? I wasn't thinking about none of that. I was just like, look, baby, when I first got up here, boy, them eyebrows was about yay thick. You understand? Them eyebrows was about yay thick. And the only reason why they was about yay thick is because I used to have a person come in and do my makeup when I'm taking pictures. I was not a person that wore makeup. Still not a person that wear makeup. I only wear it for recording or some type of, you know what I'm saying? Like something like that. Recording, doing my photos or something like that, right? So I wasn't worried about none of that, baby. Them eyebrows was thick. They so embarrassing now. I'll be trying to delete all of those videos. Baby! I was like, why? But the lady used to come in and do my makeup, and it was costly. It was costly. And so I was like, look, we're going to have to learn how to paint and draw, baby. Them bad boys was thick. Woo! All right, y'all. That's my little side joke for the night, but it's real. In real life, I tell on myself, baby, you ain't got to go back and look through none of my videos or none of my photos. Like, dang, what's wrong with that lady eyebrows? Baby, I did them, okay? And they was on struggle. But I got up here and I told my story. And with them, I remember one lady was like, damn, you look like Jamie Foxx. She was like, you're a female version of Jamie Foxx. I was weak. I was like, oh, okay. But I'm telling my story. And at the end of me telling my story, I made $12,000. That was the first time that I have ever paid myself that much. I didn't sold much drugs. Do you understand me? Much drugs. And they never had that type of week, month selling drugs. I didn't worked long, hard hours. I didn't made slave wages and ain't never had, I didn't got income taxes and ain't never had nothing like that. Nothing. And after I made 12,000, he was like, look, go on to the next. Then I made 30,000. I was like, oh my God. Because when you get into divine alignment, that is where your prosperity is at. It is not you chasing it everywhere else. It is not you trying to find it without. I gave you the power to get wealth. And I will bless the work of your hands, not the work of your boss's hands or their companies. And when he said, I want you to give back that Section 8 that's crippled you for almost 20 years and give them back their food stamps. And that was big and scary for me because that was my crutch. My crutch was paying low income, so I could never ever pay to live where I really wanted to stay because I was just used to low income. How could he ever give me more if I was always comfortable settling for less? That was a test. He said, I want you to move from Los Angeles to a foreign place, Texas, where you don't know nobody. See, because I would go out there and grind like crazy on that Uber, baby. That's how I got out of debt. Them $800 settlements, I call them on the phone. They be like, we'll settle with you for $1,000. Okay, let me go spin the block and let me go do it for like 3 or 4 days, go ham, go crazy, and pay that off. But now he moved me to a whole complete state where I don't know the freeways. I dang on show ain't getting out here driving with these people in Texas because, baby, they cannot drive. Okay, and I come from LA where they can't drive either. But these ones out here, they be doing 80 in a 70. Now I'm good. They can't drive, so that was out. So he was like, "Yeah, you ain't got no crutches out here." I said, "Well, you know what? I'm gonna just transfer my Section 8 out there to Texas, and I'll just like let another family live in there." Y'all know how we do it in case it don't work out, God, because look, this is faith. But yeah, I'm going to let another family live up in here. I'm going to trust you, but I'm going to let another family live up in here. And he told me, he said, if you take that Section 8 out there, what I'm going to give you, you're going to be in prison. And he didn't have to say no more. Because jail or hell ain't made for your girl. He didn't have to say no more. No mas. Where you want me to drop it at? Jail? Yeah, you talk about jail and handcuffs and you get to talk about prison. Listen. It's not for me, baby. Bling, bling. Here you go. I will drop it like it's hot. Because that place ain't made for the girl. They locked me up one time behind somebody else being wanted. And because I didn't tell on them, they locked me up. They arrested me, shall I say. And then they say, yeah, we're going to charge you with aiding in the bed. And no, you're not. We're going to need to put a bracelet in. Not today, devil. How much is the bail? It's like, oh, the bail is $200. It was $2,000 with a 10%. Oh, hold that thought one moment. I'm finna bail out. You is not finna put me upstairs. I'm not prison material. For real, in real life. I'm not prison material. They was like, well, if they don't get out the bed and come get you in an hour, you going up. I called the bail's bomb, and he was like, your bail is what? I said, my bail is $2,000. He said, yeah, I'm not getting out of my bed to come bail you out. Wait a minute, brother. I will give you $1 million. What I ain't going is going upstairs. See, that's why your girl over here don't do fraud moves. I do boss moves. I ain't got time. No. Jail is for the disobedient. Jail is not for Tawana. Hell to the no. Hell no. To the no. I said hell no. To the no. I watch Cops on TV. I'm good. I didn't watch enough. Enough of that. I'm good on that. But I said all that to say, when you get into your purpose and your assignment, see, I was living beneath my means. I'm a king's kid. And I was living like a peasant. And as long as I accepted that and was comfortable with that, then, I couldn't receive anymore. He said, get that stuff back because what I'm going to give to you is going to be greater than that. Let me tell you. Let me tell y'all. That year I did $100,000 and I ain't never did $100,000 anything. Never. That year I did 100,000. He did 100,000. He showed me exactly what to do and how to go do it. All I had to do was be willing and obedient. If I tell you what to do, then you need to do it. And it wasn't no easy stuff. First thing he made me do was, after I cleaned up my credit, he was like, now I need you to invest in you. Because my people perish for a lack of knowledge. See, you don't have the knowledge to get the wealth that you need. Before I formed you and put you in the earth, I knew what you was going to do. I knew exactly what you was going to do. And I gave you a gift. Let me hit y'all with this one right upside y'all head. How you got a gift? Some of y'all ain't even went to school for, and some of y'all did go to school to just enhance the gift that was given to you. But how is it that the Most High gave you a gift and you ain't using it? That's just like you having boxes on the table, steady asking for more boxes, and you not using the box that you got. Ooh, that'll preach right there, because I got a whole entire kitchen full of boxes that people didn't just send me gifts. And one day I was walking past my kitchen table. He said, I was like, man, I really need this system. I don't know how to do this technology stuff. This stuff is irritating, man. I know my business can grow bigger, and man, y'all know how we do it. Am I in the vein or not? So I'm walking past my kitchen table, going outside, getting ready to go vent to the air. And right all around my kitchen table, when I tell y'all I got boxes, if I can take all these phones in there and show y'all, I would. It's embarrassing. He said, Tawana, you keep walking past the gifts that I gave you. The answer that you need is inside of the boxes. It was everything about marketing. It was everything about systems. I mean, when I tell you I had paid some dalalas to just let it sit on the table. Because that's where they were sitting at, on the table. He said, how would you ever? I did a TikTok about it. He said, how would you ever know what's inside the box if you don't ever open? I already answered your question. I already fulfilled and provided your need before you even had it, because that's who I am. And you ain't never even opened it up. Yeah. I was like, man, that hit me like a ton of bricks. Start opening up all the boxes, and I'm like, you know how you feel that small? Because what I needed was already in there. Literally. So after I started getting my credit together, he started making me invest in things that I didn't know, so I can do things that I didn't know. And I went from 100,000 to 250,000. And then from 250,000 to $500,000. And you know how I got there? I did not go to college. I did go to college for AA, but I went for like letters, arts, and science, okay? It was not for this. I did not take not one business class. It was boring. I just went so I can get some financial aid. Anybody be transparent like Dr. T? And I enjoyed myself taking like acting classes and, you know, the bare minimums, because you can take every class with letter arts and science. You didn't have to pick or hone down on one particular, you know what I'm saying, business, industry, or whatever. No, just give me letters, arts, and science. I was all up in ballet. I was all up in acting class. I was all up in piano and keyboard class, singing classes. Honestly, I went to school to get financial aid, because that was the only time that I was able to go buy my 6 children clothes in bulks. I can't be nothing but transparent with y'all. When y'all look at me, I want you to see hope. That's it. Because I'm not no different than you. I don't say those things to floss or brag. I'm not a braggadocious type of person. I still live a regular schmegular life. You understand me? I still regular schmegular clothes. Burlington coat. I got on some sweatpants and a dress shirt. So you could think that, I got on some business casual. No. When I end off this live, this wig is coming off, and so is these eyelashes. All this makeup's going to be wiped off because I did my recording for the day. And I'm going to go lay down. I'm a real homegirl. Straight up. But this is the easiest way and the easiest dispensation of time for you to make whatever you want to make to pay yourself what you're worth. Okay? And that's it right there, Brody Bay. That principle taught me everything right there. If you are not faithful with unrighteous mammon, what is mammon? Y'all put it in the chat. All y'all over here on TikTok, all over here on Instagram, all over here on YouTube and Facebook, real quick, and I'm about to get out your way. What is mammon? Y'all type that to me. What is mammon? Anybody know? If you are not faithful with unrighteous mammon, what is mammon? Mammon is money. Mammon is money. That's a fruit of the spirit of mammon, greed, absolutely. But mammon is money. That's why it says you can't serve the Most High God and mammon, the God of mammon, which is money. Can't have enough. But that is the fruit of the spirit of mammon. Right? And what do this world system teach us? To work for money. And you know why we don't have enough? Because we were never supposed to work for money. That's a master. Anybody that you work for, it's a master. Anything that you got to work hard for is your master. What grown man or grown woman, and I know y'all probably ain't going to like me right now, but y'all know I keep it 1,000, okay, with no change. Isn't it self-abuse to have to go ask another man, could you take a bathroom break? To ask another woman, can you take your kids to the doctor? To ask a man or woman, could you stay home because you don't feel good? To ask a man or woman, could they approve you to go take a vacation because your body is tired? Hello? Somebody. What's up, beautiful, blessed? Now, that is what we're not put here to do. See, when you working for money, I got to go work. I got to go get these overtime. I got to go get these hours. You working for money. And the reason you don't have enough money is because money has a job. Money is meant to be exchanged as currency. And money grows when it flows. When you stop it and you put it in your bank account, you stopping it from doing its purpose. Your money is unemployed. That's why it's not working for you. Money's supposed to work for you. You're supposed to say, look, this is $5. I'm going to go put it in the ground over here, and $50, I'll see you soon. Yeah, that's what you're supposed to be doing. It's called investing. You sow a seed, you get a tree. Right? Plant an apple tree, and plant an apple seed, you get an apple tree. Plant an orange seed, you get an orange tree. Period. And does that bad boy keep on yielding? Yes or no? You plant them seeds one time. Does that orange tree keep on yielding year after year? Baby, ooh, that's powerful, y'all. I got to do a teaching on that. Have y'all ever thought about the idea of you can plant few seeds in every season? That tree is going to yield you what you planted over it without you ever having to go back and plant some more seeds. Did you hear what I just said? You ain't even got to go back and be like, let me put some more seed in the ground. That bad boy is going, every time it's harvest, you're going to harvest apples, oranges, whatever you planted. And that is what they don't teach us about investing. So I tell you, $250,000, $1 million. Wow, you made all that money? People get it twisted because they look at outward things without understanding principle. I made all of that, but half of it I gave away and the other half I invested. Why? Because I need my money to keep making money. Some comments in this live were filtered to protect the community's experience. Well, only look here, TikTok. Look here, China, because we see what y'all doing. Look, only filter out the devil's comments, but all my other folks, then I'm gonna need you to let that roll and flow. Okay? They can't get government. Well, they can in a sense. They can get something called smart purchases. They can get something called SAPs. They can get something called micro purchases, but grants are given to nonprofit organizations more than contracts. Just to answer your question, but we were taught to work for money. And you know what happens when you get time to come and invest in yourself? Excuse me. You know what that mammon spirit comes and tell you? You just worked all your life for that. Your feet hurt. You can't afford that. No, you just traded your life for that. Catch that the next time. You only got enough. And this is what I hate about that system. This is what I hate. That I go work for y'all. Before I even see my check in my hand or in my bank account, somebody named Uncle Sam, who I don't even know. Ain't nobody ever even met him. Matter of fact, let me tell y'all who Uncle Sam is. It's an entity. Okay? He gets his money off top. Now that's pimpery, baby. Because I ain't even seen my check, but he take his taxes out of it. That's an issue. I did the work, but Uncle Sam's get taxes. Well, first of all, do anybody think like me? Where the hell is Uncle Sam? Could you show me him? Because you taking money out my check for Uncle Sam. Who is Uncle Sam? Where is he at? How do I know y'all telling the truth? Do anybody think outside the box like me? Or am I the only one? What you mean taxes? I didn't ask for no taxes. Then Uncle Sam got the power to put you in jail? If you don't pay him, what? Who is he? Make this make sense. And then you hand me the leftovers, right? And then after you hand me the leftovers, after he didn't pimp my check, but he didn't do the work I did. And neither did the CEO of the company. I traded my time for them dollars. And then after I get it, now it's going right back to y'all. I'm paying rent for a property that I don't own. And I'm getting taxed on that. I'm paying for a vehicle to get to work that I don't own because I don't have enough money. So I've jacked up my credit because I don't have enough money. That's the only reason why people need credit. They don't have enough money. So now I got this financing bill for a vehicle that I don't own to get to work. And I'm getting taxed on that. Then I get taxed if I go buy gas to put it up in here. And then the electricity company, they want theirs. You know what I'm saying? So I can keep my lights on for 2 more weeks. And then you didn't took the earth. You didn't took the dirt that was given to us freely. And you didn't planted you some seeds and selling me the harvest. It's called the grocery store. So now I got to buy food and pay taxes on that. If I want water, I got to buy that and pay taxes on that. Water that y'all get for free. Just because I'm buying it from your bottle, I got to pay for that and for the taxes for the state. Now, do you understand what kind of system this is? That they have put men and women boys and girls, black and white, it don't matter. Everybody can get this good government scam work. I had to come out of the matrix and out of the beast system. I ain't playing, because if I'm a part of that beast system, I ain't gonna be able to buy, sell, or trade. That is what's written. So I need to know, you created me, you the manufacturer, what gifts you put on the inside of me, so I can create a system outside of that system that'll keep my kids fed and keep me continuing to do ministry. Because this is my ministry. My work is my worship. I'm not one of them Christians hollering and shouting and jumping in the church. I believe it. It's so sad. No, my kingdom come with demonstration, with power. We do the work. We don't say the work and look silly and foolish doing all of that stuff that don't help nobody. I like to see the churches that's actually out here showing people how to get out of debt. Why is there so many broke believers? Powerless pew members. Now that ain't what I represent. That's not what I represent. I'm doing the work. If the Father said, look, the kingdoms of this world has become the kingdoms of our Lord, I'm not going to play with that. You gave me all power and authority over all works. Man, I'm not going to play with that. I'm using my benefits. And when I begin to get into my purpose, y'all sitting on millions and trillions of dollars right now. But yet you talking about you broke and you struggling for finances. You create wealth from within because the wealth, the value is in your vault. And you notice that you ain't been able to get rich working nobody else's vault. You notice that you don't have enough, you just over broke, that they just give you enough to pay your rent and pay your stuff, spend all your money out, and you don't even have. How many of y'all work? I'm not saying it's to shame anybody. Powerful people ask powerful questions because powerful questions steer focus, and whatever you focus on, you can have. That's the only reason why I ask these questions. How many of y'all are employed? See, that's out of alignment. You're supposed to rule the earth, have dominion over it, subdue it. Why are you a slave to it, an employee to it? That's out of alignment. That's out of alignment. Okay? That's out of alignment. When you get into what you're supposed to do. I left my 9-to-5 5 months ago. Salute to you. Congratulations to you. Because I'm going to tell you, don't nobody go heavy like them business owners. Do you understand me? You really ain't put in no blood, sweat, and tears until you got to go lift weight and be your own business owner. That comes with a whole nother level, baby. You really ain't no worker till you can work a business, build that bad boy from scratch, and then sustain it. There are gifts on the inside of y'all, all 100 of y'all, right now. You a government contractor. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, you are. And guess what? As a government contractor, there is a disaster right now. And they are paying up to $250,000 as a simplified acquisition purchase. That's what it's called. To go shovel some snow. And you ain't got to shovel the snow. All you got to do is find the middleman. It's a disaster right now. They need recovery. They need snow shoveling. Look, I just posted that juice and that sauce in the group today. Need you to go look at it, go execute it, go do it. Contact your disaster emergency and your city and your state and get busy. New York is Buffalo, New York. Yeah, it's a whole gold mine down there right now. Yes and yes. I don't. I just work for myself and feel better too. That's what I'm talking about. Designs by Shorty. I just need to get registered, and that's where you come in. Let's go. Baby, I ain't playing. When I say bigger and better for 2023, I be trying to take my people with me. This, just hear my heart, okay? I don't have anything to profit. My reward is not here. My treasures are stored. So my pleasure, where a man's heart is, that is where his treasures will also be stored. That's why I don't be buying all that fancy stuff. Do I want fancy stuff? Yes. If he grants it to me, ooh, I'm going to take it. Son starting his own business, supporting him. That's right. That's right. Support. Yes. Go all in with him. Because that business is going to benefit you as well. Absolutely. Right? When you get into your purpose, what was my purpose? To teach and to speak. And I was one of them ones to be like, no, I'm not finna be teaching nobody, speaking to nobody. But that was my purpose. And the reason why I couldn't have my prosperity is because I didn't want my purpose. Some of y'all supposed to be doing hair. And hair is more than just a gift of making you look good. See, because a long time ago I learned, and that's why I don't go to the beauty salons, because you can't be all messed up and twisted up in the head and think you finna lay your hands on my head. This is the battlefield. You do not get to lay your hands unless they anointed on this head, because this is the battlefield. You get in a man's mind, you capture his whole life. So I'll be playing all that stuff, all that fruit stuff. Nope. I ain't trying to go to sleep and start visualizing me having the intercourse with other women and stuff like that. No. I don't play games like that. I'm very discernful. And that's why I don't go to beauty shops. So we need more anointed hands in the field. You don't know what somebody going on in their mind. And by you're not just doing a service. You in the right spirit. You understand? Now you can lay hands and energies transfer. And for those like, oh, Dr. T using a new age word, baby, I'm going to need you to go read your word, because the word in Greek, one of the powers that raised Christ from the dead is called the energeia power. And when you go look up energeia, it means energy. Just in case you didn't know. I'm the woman for the job. Okay? I don't follow demonic fads. I follow the truth. So you laying hands and all of that stuff. Now, I'm very careful with who hugged me, who touched me. You ain't transferring nothing up over here. And we need more of you in the world, in the earth. I have never seen the lack of kingdom ambassadors in the earth like I didn't see in this generation. You understand me? Why we ain't ruling? Why we ain't doing what we supposed to be doing? Because we're not in position. We're trying to do everything else. But when you get into your position, when you write that book, when you start mentoring them young girls, when you help those women and men come out of abuse, something that you was brought out of, you understand? When you start sharing your knowledge that helped you get out of poverty with other people, that is where your prosperity. See, purpose and prosperity goes hand in hand. Trust me, I did everything that you can think of, from Amazon work to box work to warehouse work to bus driving work to daycare work to medical assistant work. I was just an unstable individual because I didn't know my purpose. And then when I did learn it, I was like, that's not what I want. I didn't sign up for that. But you don't get to pick and choose. I didn't want to have to sit down and tell strangers my story because I felt like it was my story. And it's not, it's history. Slow that down. His story. You know how many women with alopecia that need your help? that they done been duped to buy into this lie that they need long hair, somebody else's hair, and they hate their hair, and then they keep wearing these wigs and all of this stuff, and then they pull out their own hair, right? So that they can continue to spend money in that system buying somebody else's hair. Y'all walking with me or not? That gift. The gift of listening to people, the gift of cooking, the gift of sewing, the gift of creativity, the gift of leadership, whatever your gift is, if you broke, it's your fault. Can I tell you that? If you poor and you struggling, it's your fault. And all you got to do is get into alignment. That's it. When you accept, this is my purpose, I'm going to go ahead and write that book and literally write it and do whatever you were supposed to do, then that's where your prosperity begins to pour. How do you help somebody find their purpose? It's what you was always born to do. And every child comes in with a purpose. That's why we act it out when we little. We be dressing up like we princesses because you already. How do children come in and have such a big imagination? Because we all was born with one. Society, our family, our upbringing, children at school, everything try to shape us to be not who we were. But we all came into this earth with a purpose. Little boys be like, when I grow up, I'm going to be a police officer. They know they want to protect and serve. I'm going to be a firefighter. They know they want to save lives. Notice how all of our purpose has something to do with helping others. But society you need to focus on yourself. You need to worry about yourself. You need to be skeptical. You need to be afraid of this. You need to watch out for those types. All of this shaping. Remember, I told you what you hear and what you see. Those are seeds. Now you harvest what you saw. Now you harvest what you saw. A lot of the times, 99% of the times, you're running from your purpose. We know exactly what our purpose is. We be thinking like, that ain't it. No, that's not for me. It's that one, usually. It's that one. That's how you find your purpose. You've always wanted to do it. And if nobody ever paid you any money, that's how you know what your purpose is. I love to teach. I just didn't want to be bothered with the people. I said it when I was in the 4th grade. When I grew up, I want to be a teacher. It was something about the way the teachers teach. And I was able to understand the information. I thought that was so phenomenal, powerful. But whenever I would sit down and write a book, I would have to have 50,000 books. Like whenever I go to read a book, I'd have to have my concordance. I had to have all this stuff. Like a teacher, research. So I can give you the accurate information. I'm a police officer, retired in Alabama. Brother Patrick, you could be starting your own security guard company. Using your credentials and your skills. Very lucrative. And not only that, showing other young men how to do or reduplicate what you've done. And you just sit back. In a retired space. Making a difference while you make $1, because ain't nothing wrong with both. Yeah. Showing people how to respond to the officers. Because our people tend to not know. They let pride and all this other stuff. Police be like, put your hands up. They take off running. They need to know. Fight them in court, bro, if that's what you need to do, but live another day. The education, the lack of knowledge is what's causing many to perish. That's a gift. You went through all of that and learned a lot. That's a gift. Turn it into a course. Turn it into a mentorship program. Save some lives with it. Yeah. All right, y'all. So I came and gave y'all the juice and the sauce, okay? Did y'all get full tonight? Did y'all eat some fruit from my tree? I just got to make sure. Because it says an evil tree cannot bear good fruit, and a good tree cannot bear forth evil fruit. And if you can come up over here and eat off my tree, then I'm bearing fruit. If you feel encouraged, then I bore some fruit. If you feeling hopeful, then I bore some fruit. I bore some fruit that ain't gonna make you throw up. I bore some fruit that was prepared the right way with nutrients and nourishment, right? Because you was able to eat and receive. Oh, yes. That's the type of place you want to be eating from. Y'all sitting up on too much. Too much in you. Too much in you. For you to not have what you want and not be able to go where you want, not be able to do what you want. 2023. If I'm blessed to see 2023, we're doing bigger and better. Okay? If you're rolling with me, then you better roll. I'm telling you, when I say bigger and better, I have better programs with bigger prices. How y'all like them apples? Better programs with bigger prices. When I tell y'all, y'all want me to give y'all a list of some things? Who would like to come hang with your girl? My birthday is next month. Okay? And normally I wouldn't go out and have no big birthdays or any of that, but I want y'all to understand the backstory behind my birthdays and why I'm actually going to have a birthday party. Because I never had one. Too poor to have one. And my mama couldn't get me one either. My father wasn't around, so I never had a birthday party. First one that I gave myself was at 18, and I got really, really drunk and got alcohol poisoning. So I don't drink. So I that was just a waste of my money and my time because I got sick. But I'm going to celebrate these 44 years of life. Should I be granted them? I want to celebrating with my family. So, if y'all want to come hang with your girl, Dr. T, let me know, okay? We're going to do some big stuff. Have a good time. I'm going to be able to go out and buy what I've always... No, I won't be 50, love. No, you putting that work on me. I won't be 50 yet. Woo, I'll be 44. That's a double. I'll be 44, but not 50. No. Okay? But I am going to go buy whatever I want because I ain't never had nobody buy me whatever I want. And I'm going to be... No, I will be 50. Okay, all right. Well, I'm right behind you, sis. I ain't there yet, but I'm right behind you. I'm going to be able to... That's going to be a day of basking, just grateful. And I want to celebrate. And I love to dance. Can y'all tell? I love to dance. Absolutely love. So, look, I'm going to have to cut about 50 steps. And then I'm going to go home and lay down. Period, point blank. But we're doing a lot of great things. We're going to do making millions in Miami. That's going to be in April. Wealth Encounter 2023 is going to be crazy. Okay? It's where you're going to get around other millionaires in the making. And y'all going to get some millionaire blueprints, maps, roadmaps. Y'all gonna get how we doing millions, okay? Also getting ready to have transportation. Now we're taking transportation to another level, like another level. We doing vans. We doing lost luggage deliveries. We are doing box trucks, the F-250s, the 18-wheelers, non-ambulatory transportation. I'm going to need y'all sisters. Look. Ooh, can I get y'all sisters to come join me? For real. I'm going to need y'all sisters. There is so much available. You brothers is too, because they be hitting me up like, Is this only for women? They be irritated with your girl. I'll be like, no, it ain't only for women, but I have more men that get into my programs. I'm 66 past Friday and my inspiration has started. Yes, I'm ready. In past 2 weeks, a nonprofit. Let's go. Let's go. I'm here to serve. That's it. Just so y'all know I'm here to serve, okay? But look, I need y'all. I really, really, really need y'all to not trust me, but trust the one who sent me. He has given me the resources to change your life. And all you got to do is join me in my coaching programs and execute what I give you. It's literally that simple. I done already went around the landmines and I done already did all of that, so you ain't got to. When you invest in yourself and you get a coach's job is to get you there with speed, faster than what it took them. Okay? Faster. I sure will be obedient and put it up there for anybody that's feeling, investful tonight. I sure ain't gonna hold up your blessings because that's what you don't understand. I didn't even tell y'all. See, I follow the principle of seed time and harvest, so I am a sower. I really am a sower. Really am a sower. So I sow my way out of stuff. You know how they be saying in the church, you can sow your way. Yeah, I sow my way. I invest. It's an investment. As long as the earth remains, there will always be seed, time, and harvest. That's a principle. That ain't even being religious. And we have an issue doing that. And that is why we don't have what we have. So the Father had to show me. Put a little in and get a lot out. So that money I plant that seed, get a big harvest out, plant that plant that seed in there to get a bigger harvest. How did you do $1 million? I invested, right? It's the whole mechanism of put $1 in, get $3 out. I always invest, always. Because a man's gift will make room for him and take him amongst before the great people. So I didn't get into their masterminds just because, I'm cute or something. They can care less. I'm like, how much do it cost to get next to you? Because I got all these people out here trying to get next to you. Anybody think like me? All these people out here is trying to get next to you to get what you know. So I need to know how to get closer to your proximity. How much that costs? That's $50,000. But I know when I sit with you for this $50,000, now I got your attention. And what I'm going to come out of there with is $1 million blueprint that I'm going to go and execute. I'm going to take what you gave me and I am going to 100x it. Why? Because I just spent $50,000 on me. Period. So when I got around them, they was like, yeah, this is all we do. They don't mind giving you the information for the right price. That's what I had to realize. My masterminds, my inner circles. Why? Because in them inner circles, they going to give you everything. Must be 20,000. They going to give you everything. I promise you that. Secrets, sauce, drip. Listen. I'm trying to go for one of my mentors. I mean, this man is powerful. His mentorship is $150,000 a year. But you're going to make $1 million in a day. See, when I want to scale up, I need to scale up. I done did 100,000 in a day. I done did 250,000 in a day. I could show you 350,000 right now in a day. I could show you $1 million in a day. Now I need to know how to have $1 million days, not $1 million years, not $1 million months, but $1 million days. Okay. I got a lot of building to do. So look, let me go. Y'all want to get in on any of my coaching programs? I told y'all what I had. By the end of the year, baby, in just a few days, that mastermind, my Millionaire Monarch mastermind, is going to be $25,000 off tops, because we're doing $1 million on everything. I'm going to show you how to build businesses and then turn around and sell them for $50,000, $100,000. Government contract businesses, social media businesses, YouTube, TikTok. Y'all want to know how to scale and go viral, get 50,000? I'm going to show you that, period. And then you can turn around and sell it to business owners like myself who ain't got no following, just getting started. Now they ain't got to worry about clients and customers because you done already did the work and built it out for them. I'm only doing consultations this year. We're building out transportation companies, MC and DOT numbers, and then we're selling them. Okay? I showed y'all how y'all can sell a YouTube channel for $1 million and you ain't even got to grow it. Yes, I did. You just let somebody else do the work, okay? Yes, and yes. We're doing real estate investing, meaning we're using Sam's money to buy Jane's property, but Sam and Jane is going to give me a price for me connecting the two. And that price can be anywhere from $15,000 to $30,000 a month, depending on what I want to charge for the right deal. And I got the systems that connect. Boom, boom, boom. The systems, it's the 7-figure systems for me. It's the 7-figure systems for me. That's all I'm saying. I had to learn, what are y'all doing? May that seed be blessed and multiply 100-fold. Because I promise y'all. Can I tell y'all something tonight? I don't care if you got $1. I just want y'all to see how this principle works, because I am super confident. Everybody that's on here right now, I'm super confident. Super confident. Can somebody get on my TikTok and somebody get on my Instagram and just put my Sister Keita, can you do it for me, love? Can you get on my Instagram? Can you get on my TikTok? And can you post that information right there? I want to show y'all a principle real quick. Right? I want y'all to sow whatever you feel on your heart. Whatever you feel led on your heart. Remember, he who sows sparingly also reaps sparingly. When I sold dollars, that's all I was able to get. I'm going to just be real with y'all. When I sold dollars, I was able to get like $100, $50, $100, $200. First time I sold 1,000, that was a lot. I'm not telling y'all to do that. I'm just telling you the principle. First time I sold 1,000, I got 10,000. And then I started sowing like 5,000. I started sowing where I'm going. And that's why I was able to do what I was able to do in just this year alone. And still sowing. Let me see if this is a Cash App, because I will show y'all. I'm not one of those, people that's just flashy. Hey, look at me, y'all. Camera's on and me, blah, 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 blah. No, I'm not one of those people. But as y'all can see, y'all see that 750, 500? You see this? I can show y'all receipts, okay, of me just sending people. 180 there. Okay, over here as well. I can just show y'all receipts of me sending people, and it goes on and on and on. Of me just sending people, okay? Provision, stay in your house. Stay, keep your lights on. That is a principle in my life. That's a principle in my life. So I just want y'all to see. That's it. I messaged you, sis. I know you've been busy lately. Oh my gosh. Okay, you got my number though. Sister, you got my number. Because sometimes them inboxes I can't get to. But I will message you. So I pray 100-fold. Okay? 100-fold return to you, Brother Kevin, and to anybody that's going to sow. I pray tonight. And the only reason why I'm telling you to do this is because I want you to see the principle. And I'm touching and agreeing that it comes right back 100-fold, so that the Most High can show you that this is how the principle works. That's the only reason why I'm saying it tonight. I got you covered, sister. I got you covered. Doesn't matter. I just want to show you the principle of how much this works, because you can never outgive God. You can never outgive him. And I just want y'all to see tonight. Father, I'm praying for everybody that sows a seed tonight, that you will multiply it straight away. Just so you can show them your principle that you have created in the earth. That as long as the earth remains, there will always be seed time and harvest. Don't let Santa rip you off, okay? I promise you. And there will be testimonies. And anybody that know me, anybody that has sat with me, walked with me, know you connected to me, you're going to win anyway. Why? Because I'm connected to the vine. Straight up. I'm connected. So whatever flows on me, going to flow on y'all. All right, y'all? Whoever, and I will be taking these requests before the Most High, because I want y'all to come back, and that's all I want y'all to do. I want you to come back and say, man, I put in $1, got out $5. I put in $5, got out 500. I just want to hear the testimony. That's it. That's it. That's all I'm looking for, because I can brag confidently on the Father. That's his principle, and he honors his principle. Okay. I celebrate Hanukkah. I celebrate, but yes, I celebrate giving for multiple days. I celebrate giving for multiple days. I just think that every day is a day to give. Yeah. Every day is a day to give. So look, y'all, check this out. Sisters, we are going on a sister retreat. Okay. Sister vacay. We getting ready to do something like that for the ladies. I really need you ladies on board with me. I'm not begging you. I'm just saying I need you on board with me, because I want to help you get what so rightfully belongs to you. You just got to trust me to teach you, to lead you, to guide you, to do exactly what I've done. And that's all I'm asking for, your permission to show you. May your little become a lot. May that foe become a whole bunch more. May you get 100-fold on that $4. Real talk. May unexpected checks, unexpected money be deposited into your bank account. People that owed you, may they come back and repay you before the end of this year's out, before this week is up. For everybody that was so supernaturally, expeditiously, straight away, may it be given to you, so that the Father can show to you that principle. And I'm going to just say this. Once he show it to you, don't ever stop investing in you. You are the greatest asset. Good night, love. I love you. And I'm definitely standing and praying for you. Okay? So with that being said, I'm going to say this. We got a whole bunch of stuff going down, new and approved. Before we go into the new year, I still have my government contracting program, my 0 to 100K, and my 7-figure system 3-in-1 bundle. All of those come with coaching, community, curriculum, and the course. Normally, I sell my government contracts, and will sell my government contracting after the new year for $5K, right? And the rest of my programs, none of my programs will be under $5K. Why? Because I'm going to hand you $50K, $150K, $250K, $1 million. But you can still get those 3 programs 3-in-1. You're going to get all 3 of those programs for $1,000. That is the best Christmas gift, whatever gift, investment you can make in yourself. That is an investment that's going to make you millions. Okay? Period. You want to learn how to be a consultant in government? It's too much to name tonight, okay? We're doing 100K in business credit. We're doing 100K everywhere. We're doing 100K in 90 days, period, okay? And then you got the 7-figure systems. If you want to know how to build businesses and build out stuff, and you like to sit behind the scenes and you really ain't no talker and no speaker like your girl up over here, then you need to sit from behind the scenes and get your bread up, get your bag up, okay? Live your best life from the back, if that's what you want to do. 7-figure systems. So I got those three programs. I got those $4,000. Y'all not gonna find these prices no more, so that's why I'm telling you. Millionaire Monarchs, that's all I'm offering from. Yep, I got the 3-in-1, and then I got the Millionaire Monarchs. I'm not doing any more workshops. So the $97 workshops, all of that stuff. I'm teaching in my group right now how to start your own t-shirt business. That's lucrative all by itself. People buy t-shirts all day long. Brand them, how to find them, how to listen. T-shirts. We just did calendars and pillows. Stuff like, got the juice and the sauce over here. All you got to do is get on in there and start making you some dollars. So those are the 3 programs that I got. 3 for 1 for 1K. And then I have my Millionaire Monarchs. 2 people still ain't put their stuff in. I held the spot for them for about maybe 4 days. But I'm waiting for this 12. Now, see how we going to Florida and we getting ready to go have an event? Well, you get to attend the event in the Millionaire Monarchs. Not only are you a part of the Millionaire Monarchs, but we are building businesses for your children, giving them business credit. When they leave your house, they will leave your house fully loaded, okay? And not weighed down, boggled down, going to go get in the system. We're not handing our kids off to the system. No more. Never again. Okay, so we have the Millionaire Monarchs where us and our families, we're setting up trust funds. We are doing $1 million events. I'm going to do your first $1 million event with you. Period. Okay, so I'm going to make sure you get your million. Period, point blank. You get access to the events. You get access to the investors. You get access to my stages. I will bring you on my stages, and I will make sure that you're supposed to get what you're supposed to get. Period, point blank. I'm taking you with me. We're doing 8H and we're doing hub zones. So we're going to get millions in government contracting as women own businesses. I got to show you how to play the game. So when you can get in the game, you can win. Okay? I got to put in forces. I got sick of distracted, no excuses, but I'm definitely ready for my look. All that comes inclusive. My Millionaire Monarch is 5K. Do you know the Miami, Florida trip? Down in Miami, it's going to be more than that. Because we're masterminding in Miami. Not to mention Cancun, we're going places. And we're going to spread this good news. They're going to get this work. What work is that? How to start your own, scale your own, manage your own. And this is something that we can teach all over the world. You do not have to be in the United States. We're teaching it in Canada. I was already invited to Guyana. You get to go. And there's only room for 12 in that group. I will not take any more than 12. We're buying land together, property together. Yes, men or females. I offered it to the ladies because there was a lot of contracts available. $1 million, $1 trillion contracts. That's the only reason why I said ladies. But the sisters didn't want it. They was playing on it. I got like 3 brothers in there already. They like, look, they don't want it. I do. And the ones that was waiting, that I was waiting on, we're not waiting. We're not holding this train. Brothers and sisters, okay? This is a you and your family deal. Trust me, you're not ever getting into no inner circle or no mastermind for no $5,000. I'm going to teach you and show you what I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you what I've done, and you're going to also get what I'm doing. So my past and my future, you're going to have both of it. And that is the only program that you're going to be that close to me. That is where I'm going to give you the bulk, because I'm not going to give you all of my stuff. As you grow with me, then you'll see. But I'm not one of those leaders that give you 13 moves and then you use them 13 moves on me and I ain't got no more. Nope. I'll give you 12 and keep one in the chute. How about that? But I promise you, we're doing millions on everything. That's all I'm going to say. We're doing millions on everything. And those that are inside of the Millionaire When I tell y'all gonna see, y'all join me maybe tomorrow. Y'all gonna see how I'm gonna bring some folks up here, and I'm gonna just show them. Look, this is your millionaire blueprint. I'm just gonna hand that out for free. I'm gonna show y'all how to get what you need. Right now is the greatest wealth transfer, and it's online. It's not brick and mortar. Stop it. It's online. It's not brick and mortar. Period. You better get you some of this while you can, because when it's shut down, you can't. And before stuff really get dark, you need to make sure you be in position. That was the worst thing that disturbed me. When I went to the hotel, when they shut off the lights, I felt guilty that I was prepared, because I was leaving elderly people and all kind of other people who were not. Then after I thought about it, I said, man, I bet you they got Christmas trees and presents in their house, and they did not think to prepare for the inevitable. They didn't think to prepare for that. They didn't think to go buy them generators that could have like sustained some of their food. They lost their food. Power was off for a cool minute. And even though it was freezing outside, refrigerator was stanky. Trust me. We had just went and got groceries. But I thought about, even in Buffalo, New York, I thought about all of them that are suffering. Probably had Christmas trees and went in great debt to go buy Christmas presents. And now I ain't even got a home to celebrate it in, because it's flooded and pipes busted and all. We can't do this to ourselves. But this is not going to be a year where I'm trying to babysit and tell y'all to come on and come on and come on. No, I'm out. And if you're rolling with me, now's the time to roll. I'm going to open up my Millionaire Monarchs for 24 more hours to make sure I didn't miss people. You're not going to be able to get in that group. You are grandfathered in, which means everybody that comes in thereafter, you'll make money off of them too. It's really a win-win, triple win situation for a low price. Okay? With that being said, y'all, I'm out. Thank y'all for y'all time. I was here a whole hour and 47 minutes, and I know my husband is like, you said 30. But he already know. I get paid to speak, so I can speak now. That's what I do. Can I show y'all how to pay yourself what you want to pay yourself? That's all I'm asking for your permission. Can I show you how to pay yourself $10,000? One client. Can I show you how to pay yourself $20,000? That's all I'm asking you. When you have the discipline and determination, because it's not hard. Talking to somebody who went back and got a GED, you understand me? It's not hard. It's literally copy and paste. Let me do this. Let me hook this system up. Let me hook this system. Can I show y'all something real quick? I know I got all these cameras everywhere. Look. Let me see if I can turn this around. I don't think I never, ever realized or figured out how to turn this camera around. Oh, boy. I don't know how to turn this camera around. I might not be able to show y'all. Flip camera. Hey. There we go, baby. Look at that. Your girl didn't learn some new stuff. Hold on, let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all this one machine that's making me millions of dollars. And I want to show y'all how to do it too. So these are called webinar funnels. I'm going to turn the camera around over here too. Let me go ahead and refresh this. Come on, quit playing with me. Do I need to log back in? Hold on 1 second. And then I got to show y'all over here on StreamYard too. Let me get that up and popping real quick. Then I got to go because my husband's going to be like, bruh. He's going to be like, bruh. This right here is called a webinar funnel. Now, this thing will pay you millions of dollars even while you sleep. All you got to do is come over here and click on one of these, put your information on it. It's that simple. And now that thing is ready to roll. Okay? I don't care what you want to talk about. They talking about in sex and porn addiction. You see what their prices is, right? Holistic homestead, how to build a homestead, cultivating great leaders, how to rich retire. Let me see if I can show y'all just a little bit because I can't use two hands, okay? Let me see. I'm going to show y'all next stream, y'all. I know y'all can't see. Just hold on 1 second. Okay, so this is what a webinar funnel is called. Let me turn that back around for a minute. I'm going to get right back with y'all. Just give me 1 second. All right. Now, this is my machine. This is my $1 million machine. So I don't have to come here and do this. All they got to do is put their information in right there. I already recorded it. My offer is already in there. And those that don't want it, that separates the wheat from the tare. And those that do, when I tell you that this is money that is made in your sleep, I absolutely mean that this is a machine that makes me millions of dollars. And I just want to show you how to make you some. Okay? That's it. Let me flip this camera back around. All right. So that is my $1 million machine. I'll run that, put an ad on it. Hey, learn how to get this free money from the government with your name on it. They come right on up over here. Boom. Let me put your email. Now I got my own ecosystem. That's what the emails is for. Because now you in my ecosystem. So now if you ain't ready to buy nothing from me today, you may be ready to buy something from me tomorrow. But guess what? I got over 100,000 emails. If I want to send out 5,000 emails a day, 50 gonna say yeah. And if I'm selling $1,000 product, that's $50,000 a day. That's a $250,000 week. And these people don't even know me. And they getting something that's pre-recorded. Because in order to get my live coaching, you're going to have to pay like you weigh, baby. But I got a whole machine. Let me show y'all over here. Because I know y'all probably can't see it. Let's see real quick. But I'm going to go. This is what y'all going to get in the Millionaire Monarch. If you don't have the time to build it, still the same investment, $5K. And I'll build it out for you. But you do not get access to the events and stuff. You get the coaching, you get the curriculum, all of that good stuff, but you will not get access to the events. Where is this at? Where is this tag at? Hold on 1 second. I can just feel my husband. You know how you just feel your husband? Here we go. So this is my $1 million machine, period. Join my free masterclass because it is free. Okay? You're going to reserve your spot. When you get on up in there and reserve your spot and you get in my ecosystem, now you're going to get to see my webinar that I recorded one time. Like you write a book one time and you get paid forever. And this machine just pays me millions of dollars forever. I'm going to show you how to do this thing. Now people in Africa, China, Japan, wherever you are, can see and sign up. And guess who ain't got to show up no more? Me. Because I've taken the time. It took me 3 years to learn this, to build systems. 7-figure systems, that is. This is my system. So I'm going to show you how to build your system. All right, y'all, I'm out. If you are interested, my email, let me put that on the screen. Okay? Let me put that email on the screen. Did y'all have a good time tonight? I had a good time with y'all. I know I'm in trouble with my husband, but I had a good time. So y'all say a prayer for you, girl, because I'm going to have to go butter up to Mr. Marcus. Be like, I know. As soon as I go out, I'll be like, I know. Them kids, them twins, then tow him up. Because they do. They work his nerves. Because they spoil their daddy's girls. So I'm blaming all of y'all. It was them. They was asking me questions, honey. I couldn't get off. Y'all have a good time. At least let me take my brutal punishment. Let it be worth the while. If I help somebody, I'll take that. All right, Instagram. Peace out. I'll see y'all the next time. Make sure you invite somebody next time that I sit down because I'm going to be giving away something. And you ain't going to want to miss it. How about them apples? If you do, then a missed opportunity is just that. A missed opportunity. You can't get it back. Remember what I said in the beginning. A missed opportunity is a missed opportunity. You're supposed to open the door when the opportunity knocks on. Oh. Hey. I've been grinding all my life. Hey. Let me turn it off before they kick my butt. That's somebody on Instagram's thing. That was not mine, but it was hot and it was lit. Okay. All right, y'all. TikTok. I'm going to see y'all again because I told y'all bigger and better in 2023. And y'all ain't been seeing me for a long time. But I'm back, and I love y'all for the 11,000 likes. Like, y'all are phenomenal. I'm coming back to serve you, okay? We're going to start businesses from scratch, and we're going to scale them. But the thing is, you got to take the initiative to get on board. If you want to change your situation, you want to change your mind, you want to change your money, you want to change your lifestyle, then your girl, Dr. T Worlds over here, I got you, boo. Peace out. All right, y'all. Now it's y'all turn. All right, love y'all. If ain't nobody told you today they love you, I love you. I know I'm in trouble. Ooh. You know when that lip shake? Ooh. It's on and popping. All right, y'all. Peace out.